Here live from Glacier Peak High School here, the Top of the Peak Holiday Girls Basketball Prep Basketball Tournament. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn, presented by Ace Hardware, Lake Stevens and Everett, as well as Reardon's Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Ron, how are you?
I'm doing good, Scott. Ready for the second event of our quad event today.
Number 2 here, Dos basketball, as we have the Edmonds-WdWy Warriors facing off against the WF West Bearcats. As you're seeing our referees here, we're Glacier Peak High School, home of the Grizzlies here in Snohomish, Washington, north of Seattle. Edmonds-WdWy, you're hearing the starting lineups in our PA announcer.
There you
Bob
go.
Blair.
There's a look at where we are.
There is where we are. Glacier Peak High School, about 35-40 minutes north of Seattle. Northeast, I should say. As you're seeing the starting lineups, Edmonds-WdWy in the green uniforms tonight. Todd Elvig also running the dials, our executive producer, 5-tool player. Sarah Elvig on camera. Glad you guys are with us here on STSPN. As you're seeing the Bearcats introduce their starters as well. Number 13, Brumfield. Drea, that's her older sister, I believe, is the one that is had season-ending surgery. She's the Portland State commit and will not play. But you're seeing 21, DeSella Good, 24 for Edmonds-WdWy, averaging 9.2 a ball game, 33, that's Waring for WF West. Another polling 44 for Edmonds-WdWy. Now Edmonds-WdWy, Ron, you much more familiar. They lost to Chihuahua yesterday, 60-43. They're doing well in Wesco. They're 4-0 in Wesco, 6-2 overall now. But this is a very good Wesco 3A team.
An excellent team. And Edmonds-WdWy looking to come back from that loss yesterday. They were not happy about that. As I talked to John Rasmussen, their coach down there before the game, he says we're looking for a big W today, some big turnaround from yesterday.
Well, we'll see. The Bearcats out of 2A, the Evergreen 2A league down there. State championship is all they did last year, Ron. Coming in, there's head coach Tom Kelly. They haven't had a conference game yet. They're 3-3. In this tournament, lost to Lewis and Clark yesterday, 76-35.
Lewis and Clark, a tough ball team coming out of that division down there.
Yes, so this is game 2 of 4, and after this one, we'll go up to the winners brackets tomorrow. You have Glacier Peak, the host school, against Sunnyside, 2 Grizzly teams going at 4:30 today. And then the last game of this Friday, Lewis and Clark, that tough team, Chihuahua, they're going to match up at 6:15 p.m. So look to STSPN.com, our YouTube channel, Twitter, anywhere, everywhere, as we get ready for tip.
Out there on the court in the striped shirts today, we have Mike DeLong, John Lender, and Dan Taylor as the ball is up in the air for the first tip-off, and the only tip-off jump ball of the game.
That's right. WF West there in the white jerseys. Edmonds-WdWy, the Warriors, in the green as it started off here. The Bearcats, deep three, Vidala, but it's picked up and put in by Hawkinson. Hawkinson, one of their big scorers, averages just under 13 a game as an errant pass heads over to Fosberg, and it'll go back to WF West.
Not a good start there for the Warriors. They give up 2 and turn it over.
The Edmonds-WdWy Warriors, John Rasmussen assisted his daughter Natalie Rasmussen. They both spent a lot of years in this gym, as there's a shot. Another offensive rebound by Waring underneath. And she'll head to the line. Are from the striped sponsor, Speedway Chevrolet.
Number 44, Adrian Pauling, her first, team's first, going to the line to shoot 2 for WF West. Number 33, Annika Waring.
Annika Waring at the line. The foul goes to Poling, her first. And just hear the nylon there, Ron.
Yeah, it's so quiet in here you heard the swish.
It did.
You know, we should give a shout out to Keith Neely because his daughter's down there helping coaching.
That's right, Neely.
We miss that guy.
We do miss Keith Neely. I gotta talk to him. She hits both of those. I hope Keith is good.
She said he's working.
I bet he is. The guy works, never stops. Warriors coming down.
Bearcats almost turned it over there.
Edmonds-WdWy had a good season last year. Third year for John Rasmussen, as it'll stay Warriors basketball with 11 seconds on the shot clock. 7:01 first quarter action here. Oh, and there's a foul there.
Yeah, Dan Taylor racked her up for sticking her hand in there.
Vidala got her first. Cross court. Deep three. Big rebound there. It's taken away. Back up and in. Nice job there by Poling. WF West out of Chehalis, Washington. Quite a drive up here. Some of the teams talking about its first kind of big travel, and a steal there for the Warriors. Another steal now right back, WF West. Annika Waring, junior, gets it down low, fall away, and it is through Hawkinson. For the 6 points so far, Hawkinson. Deep corner ball, three. Big shot by Fosberg.
Looked like a Natalie Rasmussen shot.
It really did. A little set shot, two-hander. Good help defense. Poling, yes. Now the Warriors take the lead, 7-6. Another turnover by the Bearcats. Here come the Warriors. Poling.
Get a foul in there. They've been running pretty fast up and down the court here.
Not a lot of set chewing clock offenses. Annika Waring gets the foul. Poling swirls that one. Tom Kelly, the head coach for the Bearcats here. WF Bearcats been coaching a long time, as she hits that. So Poling now.
Tom's got white hair like I do.
That's right, he has been doing this. Another turnover. Warriors trying to convert. Long range shot. Not there to solid good, but the rebound, and it's going to go back to.
Smart play by Vidala down there to bounce it off a Warrior.
Trying, yes.
As she was falling out of bounds with the ball.
Evergreen 2A League, they won the state title last year. Some defense, and there's Tom Kelly. Maybe you heard him there. We can't see him right now, but
he's getting excited.
He is. His team, he took it on the chin yesterday from a very good, like you said, Lewis and Clark team. Driving, going all the way, and count it!
Wow.
Annika Waring.
That was a pro move by that young lady.
It really was. And the foul will go on to solid good, her first. As she heads to the line here, our From the Stripe sponsor is Gamut 360 Holdings. She hits the three-pointer. Back the other way with the Warriors. Spinning around. Keep it.
Oh, there's a turnover.
Pass, and kind of saw that coming as
Gonna get a foul on DeSala Good, I think.
Hawkinson right in good position there. DeSala Good didn't have much choice.
Number 24, Rebecca DeSala Good. Her second.
Yeah, I get that. Thank you.
Number 20, Brooke Kearney.
Brooke Kenny comes in to replace DeSala Good.
Yeah, so 2 quick fouls. She's one of their scorers, averages 9.2. Now for the Bearcats, that's exactly number 13. That's who you wanted to get involved. That's Drea Brumfield. She averages 14 a game. One of their biggest scorers, their biggest scorer. There she gets involved in the defensive side.
Looks like the Bearcats are going to press pretty hard on the inbounds play there. See if they do it again.
We saw Walton for the kind of like the Falcons, the freshman. Brumfield, the freshman as well. Deep three. Not there. Brumfield with the rebound.
3 on 2.
Straight up. Good pass. Extra pass. Too much.
So, almost.
Bennett there, 21 in white, was trying to get a trailing Hawkinson. And a 30-second will step away. 3:58 on the first, 11-9 Bearcats.
You know, I've been wanting to buy this truck and I've been so busy with work that I haven't been able to make it into the dealership. Well, Rairdens of Monroe is actually bringing the vehicle to me. I gotta go, it looks like it's here right now, I'll call you back.
Too busy to schedule a test drive? Rairdens of Monroe will bring the test drive to you. It's part of our new concierge service. Personalized car shopping built for today's customer. It's another reason why Rairdens of Monroe is a customer service champion. Let us know what we can do for you.
Back here, Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn, Todd Elvig, Sarah Elvig on camera. Edmonds-WdWy, the Warriors in the green, and West, WF West from Chehalis in the white. They're taking the ball out of bounds. Up by 2 right now, 3:54 in the first quarter. Deep three.
Oh, that looked good.
WdWy comes back the other way. That one off the mark. The polling, and here comes West. Nice pass and the finish. Courtney Bennett averaging 10.5 a game, Ron.
He's got 2 of them now.
Brumfield, Bennett, Hawkinson, their leading scorers.
Carey.
Yeah, Carey, wow.
Got that caught on her hip a little bit there as she rolled it over. We're used to playing in this gym with a band playing.
Yeah, it's nice here for the top of the peak. Big rebound for Hawkinson. Maddie, 6-foot senior.
Hawkinson came to play this game to win.
She really did.
Number 20, Brooke Kearney, her first, team's 4th.
Brooke Kearney's first foul. 4th for the Warriors. Hawkinson misses the first. Rainin in, Kristen, number 15 in for Edmonds-WdWy. Are from the stripe sponsor, Speedway Chevrolet. That one spins out.
Unusual to watch these girls miss free throws. I'm so accustomed to watching the girls make it at least 70-80% of them.
Yeah. Edmonds-WdWy, 12 on the shot clock. Deep, straight up right there, top of the key. Launched it there, it was Brooke Kearney. Back the other way.
Gets her own rebound.
Brumfield.
Twice gets her own rebound.
Third time's a charm. Drea Brumfield. 4 points in the early going. As they're going to call foul as she was dribbling to the hoop.
Brumfield working on her average. She's a 14-point game average girl.
Yep. WdWy gets her second for WF West and McMahon. There is Rasmussen. John Rasmussen, the head coach, third year, is nice pickup there by Chloe Akins, the senior, and now there's a 30-second timeout. 17-9, big run here by the Bearcats.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Everett and Lake Stevens, we'll help you find what you're looking for and offer friendly advice too. Owners Greg and Christine are all about serving their customers and their community. They support local high school sports and many other community organizations and events. So the next time you need help with your to-do list or project around the house, bring it to Ace. They'll greet you at the door and help you find whatever you need fast. Show your support for locally owned businesses. Shop Ace Hardware just off Highway 9 in Lake Stevens and Everett Greenway in Everett. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Back here, Glacier Peak High School in Snohomish, Washington. We have Edmonds-WdWy, the Warriors out of the 3A Wesco, facing off WF West Bearcats, the 2A Evergreen. And Edmonds-WdWy with the ball. Okulu there with the foul, or the traveling turnover, junior. And here come the Bearcats, coming off a state championship last year. Erica Brumfield, sister committing to Portland State, had a season-ending injury, and there's it, drops it. Waring.
20-9, a big 11-point lead here for the Bearcats.
Waring already with 7 points for the Bearcats. WdWy trying to work their way back in. And there's a strong move by Poling. And our From the Stripe sponsor, Ron Henthorn, is Gamut 360 Holdings.
35, Tahani Henry, her first. Team's fourth, going to the line to shoot 2 for Edmonds-WdWy, number 44.
Foul.
Drops the first.
Drops that, was on Henry. Hits them both. 5 for 5 from the stripe, Ronnie.
5?
Well, excuse me, I'm sorry, 3 for 3. She had a three-pointer the old-fashioned way there, the bucket and the free throw. 1:30 left in the first quarter here, 20-11. West on top and with the ball. And driving to the basket there was Waring once again.
You hear Tom Kelly telling her to go, which means he wants her to drive the basket, and she did just that.
Her first, team's fifth, going to the line to shoot 2 for WF West, number 33.
Martineau, her first, team's 5th foul. Waring hits it. And Waring having a heck of a ball game here in the early going. I have her for 8 points.
I have her for 9.
Well, you're more generous than I am, Ron. From the stripe, sponsor Speedway Chevrolet, and she hits both of them.
One of us is right.
One of us is right. That's good. I like it. The solid good with the ball for Edmonds-WdWy, 22-11. Kind of started slow yesterday. The loss to Chihuahua. Back out, 3-ball. McMahon.
Not happening.
Not there.
Whoa.
Scrambling and hustling for a rebound.
Oh, out of bounds? Or a foul? He's going to call a foul on
I think we got a foul here on the Bearcats. You know that
Sarah Hawkinson, her first, team's 5th.
Sarah Hawkinson gets the foul. Inbound. Strong move, not there. Tries to fight, gets the rebound. Odulu there hustling. West coming up with it. Waring goes to try to find Hawkinson. Maddie.
Ball out of bounds, WF West ball.
So Sarah Hawkinson wearing number 23. That was the older Brumfield's number. Again, season-ending injury for her. She's heading to Portland State commit. And low, goes left. Big rebound, pushes off. Stumbling, bumbling, look at her in the lane. Maddie Hawkinson.
Maddie got called for travel, but she was working hard to get the foul.
I'll move this wall myself. 23 seconds in this first quarter, 22-11. Warriors. And there's a whistle. Brennan taking it hard to the rim there. Maddie Hawkinson going to get caught for the foul, team 6th. Woodway fighting to stay alive here. And another foul. That's going to be Sarah Hawkinson. Her second. And that'll send him. The Warriors here with 11.3 in the first quarter, already in the bonus. Ron, that could be good for the Warriors to get back in it.
It's going to take something like that to get back in it because they're firing off shots that are missing the mark by a lot. And even the free throws missing the mark.
But they come up with a big rebound. 4 seconds. Nice play inside. Great look. Running hits it as we end the first quarter. WF West, the Bearcats 22, Edmonds-WdWy Warriors 13. Come on back.
Maggie Vidala, number 21, Courtney Bennett, and number 13.
Ho, ho, go. I think my ride's due for an upgrade.
There's more than one way to fly. Great deals all month long at the Dodge Black Friday event.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Back here for anybody from WF West, the Bearcats, if you're playing along and trying to figure out who 23 is. We've got some debate here on different rosters and numbers. We'll figure it out. Number 1 is Vidala. That one's short. Comes Woodway. Rainin, quick 4 points for her, and here come the Warriors. Zone defense now for the Warriors. 12 on the shot clock. Get it to the post, back out. Bennett, 6 on the shot clock. Brumfield getting all kinds of business. Bails out with a foul there by DeSala Good, and she's got to be careful. That's her third.
Foul shot number 24, Rebecca DeSala Good.
Bearcats were in big trouble there for a shot clock violation, and the Warriors bailed them out.
John Rasmussen, the head coach for the Warriors. Deep three.
That was
Courtney Bennett, that was
pro three.
Boy, she had to get the binocs out to see that. Edmonds-WdWy trying to crawl back here, down by 7, then down by 11 and more. Now they trap out front.
Timeout, Rasmussen.
Good timeout. As you see John right there. Again, fun to see him. And he's back here where he spent, 8 years on the women's staff, and the JV has quite a record.
Yeah, he held the record for never losing a JV game while coaching here.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the
All right, Warriors bringing the ball back in. See if they can do something here.
And we got whistles.
I think Kearney got fouled.
Number 21, Courtney Bennett, her first, team's 8th.
Courtney, their first, team's 8th, and they are racking up the fouls here. 6:42 left in the first half. She hits that, Kearney. Kearney, it's our From the Stripe sponsor, Gamut 360 Holdings. She hits both of them. Here come the Bearcats one more time. Bennett gets it off to Vidala. Vidala, a junior. Working some clock now in a 2-3 zone for Edmonds-WdWy. They find the low post. Trailing, great cut, great look. And Annika Waring just having a tremendous first half here. Great pass. Mid-range jumper. And Poling doing all the damage for the Warriors. 24-19 now. West up. 3 ball. Good rebound. Poling. Kearney tries to get it in.
Vidala's going to have 3 fouls.
Yes. As Reinen heads to the foul, our third team foul.
2 for Edmonds-WdWy. Number 15, Kristen Reinen.
Reinen from the Stripe sponsor, Speedway Chevrolet. Some substitutions for WF West. And Reinen hits both of those. 23 Sarah Hawkinson in the game. That's the one we didn't find any roster, but that's okay. Bob Blair, the PA announcer, knows. Back the other way for WdWy. Can they cut this lead? Down by 4.
I think she traveled. Got away with it.
Deep 3. And Maddie Hawkinson comes down, so that's mine. Don't even think. Long 3, didn't find the rim, trying to hustle there. WdWy finding Reinen, great pass to Bennett, but a good hustle and a tip there by Waring.
Who's he going to call that on against the Bearcats? I guess.
It is Annika Waring, her second. And double bonus now with 4:59 left, down by 4. From the Stripe sponsor, Gamut 360 Holding. Some substitution. Hits it.
Kenny 3 for 3 from the line.
Yes. Edmonds-WdWy hits all of those.
Woodway 9 for 10 from the line. That'll make John happy.
That absolutely will. And right now, just down by 3. They were down by 11 just a few minutes ago. So they're crawling back in this one. Good defense. The 2-3 zone working well for them. Cutting down on the turnovers and getting back in this game. Now 6 on the shot clock. Brumfield wants it from 3. Boom! Drea draining it. Deep 3. It is there. And Poling having a huge first half. 4:07 left in this second quarter. Down low, Waring spins and she'll head to the stripe. And John Rasmussen doesn't like it as he walks off a frame. McMahon gets her first foul for Edmonds-WdWy. Annika Waring. The 5'10 junior misses that, but she's had a heck of a first half here. 11 points, yeah, for me.
Made her first 6 free throws.
Now discussing, and there's John sitting on the bench. Hits the second. 4 minutes to go here in this first half. Poling takes it down all the way. Deep 3, Fosberg. And it's going to go the other way to the Bearcats.
That was a quick 3 shots for going down there.
Not sure that's the possession. They had him on the ropes here. Down by 3. And they could have driven there in double bonus. So deep 3 ball, short. That time by Maddie Mensk. 3-Palooza. Poling! Why not? She ties it up with 3:29 left to go in this first, and Tom Kelly, the head coach of the WF West Bearcats, says timeout. We'll see what he can draw up after this. Back here, 3:28 left to go in this first half. Top of the peak Holiday Girls Prep Basketball Tournament. It's been a good one. Day 2 here as good. Also there, Martineau gets in the way. It'll still be West basketball, Ron. It's been a fun one so far. We got 2 more coming up after this game.
Yep, Warriors putting a hard press on here against the Bearcats here. So far, it's been a little bit effective, slowing the game down somewhat.
10 on the shot clock. Vidala back out. Waring not there, but Brumfield ready for the rebound, and she gets fouled. Drea Brumfield are from the Stripe sponsor, Gamut 360 Holdings.
See if Brumfield can get on the scorecard here.
Yeah,
she does.
She hits it. 7 points for Drea, averaging 14, so she's right there.
She's right there.
Second there. Just a freshman, 6'1" freshman.
A good career showing up here for these kids.
Deep three, Fosberg tries it too much. And the defensive rebounding by the Bearcats have been very good here in the second quarter. Dip three, Brumfield not there. Big rebound. Wearing on many. I have her for 14 in this first half. Deep three, rebound. Oh. McMahon hits the deck.
Fouls on number 33, Annika Waring.
Annika, her third foul. Got to be careful right now. She is the leading scorer here for the Bearcats.
Don't want to get that young lady in trouble.
32-28, 2:23 left in this first half. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn, Todd Elvig, Sarah Elvig on camera.
Fouls on number 21,
Courtney
Bennett, her second.
21.
The line to shoot two.
Bennett, they'll call the foul. So are they changing that or what?
Maddie Hawkinson.
Okay, hold on. What's going on here?
The line to shoot two for
Maddie.
number 22.
From the stripe, sponsor Speedway Chevrolet, and McMahon does her job. Maddie hits it. First points of the ball game. We got all kinds of going on. Poor Bob Blair down there, the PA announcer. He's like air traffic control right now, just trying to figure out what's going on. There's the back of Tom Kelly. As McMahon hits the second. 2-point lead, and there's a timeout on the floor.
30.
A 30-second timeout called by Edmonds-WdWy.
You know, I've been wanting to buy this truck, and I've been so busy with work that I haven't been able to make it into the dealership. Well, Rairdens of Monroe is actually bringing the vehicle to me. I gotta go. It looks like it's here right now. I'll call you back.
Too busy to schedule a test drive? Rairdens of Monroe will bring the test drive to you. It's part of our new concierge service. Personalized car shopping built for today's customer. It's another reason why Rairdens of Monroe is a customer service champion. Let us know what we can do for you.
Breaks him out of the huddle. Tom Kelly, 19 years at White Pass, then won 2 state titles, 2A titles there at River's Edge, or River Ridge, rather. Down low, Brumfield, and she'll head to the line. Tom's granddaughter, Kiara Steen, was the player of the game for the state championship last year. Grandson, Caden Kelly, is a junior and point guard for the boys team. So there's just basketball in the blood there, the Kellys, and Brumfield hits the first. The foul is on McMahon, her second, for Edmonds-WdWy. Now they're 9 team fouls. Second goes are from the stripe sponsor there, Gamut 360 Holdings.
Bearcats holding on to their lead here, but just barely. 2 minutes left to go in this game.
WdWy crawling back. Deep three. In and out for Kearney. Now the press. Vidala gets it out. Waring. And Waring. 16 points for Waring. Right underneath, can't get the gimme. Fosberg held off here, 1:36 left. Who else?
Whoa,
Waring!
did you see that?
The no look behind the back to scoop and score.
Falling out of bounds. Wow.
18 points for Annika Waring.
She's trying to get a t-shirt.
Really is. The junior forward misses that, but my goodness, what a half. 8-point lead now. We were tied. Misses the runner. Fosberg from the other side. Not there, but a good rebound. Back up, under and in. Okula with her first bucket of this ball game. 6-point lead here for the Bearcats. Annika Waring has just been tremendous Number 33, the junior.
She's wearing them out.
She really is, no pun intended. Brumfield for 3, not there. As they go to Edmonds-WdWy. Aikens in number 5 for WF West. And Henry. Tahani Henry comes in, the sophomore.
47 seconds left to go here.
Yeah, and stay tuned. At halftime, we'll have Brian Hill, the head coach of Glacier Peak Grizzlies. And we'll ask about this tournament, how he put it together, and maybe a couple other things. The one and only 11th year head coach Brian Hill for the Glacier Peak girls team. Aikens, the foul. Double bonus now is Poling. That is fantastic. She hits that, and our From the Stripe sponsor is Speedway Chevrolet. 18 points for Poling. Hits it.
Perfect at the line.
32 seconds, just a couple seconds differential between the shot clock and the game clock here. 4-point lead. They've had as big as 11. Back underneath. 13 on the shot clock. 7 on the shot clock. Spinning around. Bennett looking for something. 2-1. Have to take a shot. She gets it off. It's no good.
And the rebound is good, though.
And Chloe Aikens, number 5, gets in the scorebook one more time, and a rebound and putback, and that'll end the first half. We'll be back with Brian Hill right after this.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
You know that test drive I've been trying to get to? You're not going to believe this, but Raritan's of Monroe just delivered it to my work. I gotta go.
Too busy to schedule a test drive? Raritan's of Monroe will bring the test drive to you. It's part of our new concierge service.
No, yeah, we decided to.
We'll talk. We'll ask you about that.
Sure.
Are we? We're on. Okay. Hey, Brian Hill, head coach of Glacier Peak Grizzlies, the only coach of the Grizzlies. I know you're busy. You got a game coming up as well, but just wanted. How did this whole thing come about? The first annual Top of the Peak.
Well, it actually started a couple of years ago when we were at state. Some of the teams. That's when the RPI ranking first came out, and we're like, God, in order to improve your RPI, you got to be playing good teams. So we decided, hey, let's put together a tournament. So last year we went to Spokane and played with a bunch of good teams in Spokane. So this year we're like, hey, we could do our own. So I kind of started looking at the end of the year, teams' rosters and records, and I sent emails out to about 12 coaches and said, hey, I need 7. And they got back to me pretty quick.
Did they really?
Yeah.
That's great.
So, we had to turn down some great teams. Let's see, Gig Harbor, who were the 3A state champs.
Yeah.
They're in the same league as Peninsula.
Right.
So I wanted teams not in the same league, people that wouldn't see each other.
Sure.
And so turned down Gig Harbor, Moses Lake, they wanted in, but Sunnyside beat them to it. University, they want in, but LC beat them to it. So,
you have some tremendous teams, and it is a great variety here. You have 2A teams, 3A teams, 4A from all over the place. It's fun for us because we're kind of in this little Wesco world.
I know, right?
To see all these different teams. That these are great programs. The coaches are incredible.
Yeah, no, it's been so far. I think it's been great. I mean, yesterday, not really that close of games. I mean, there was some a little bit here and there. Today, the first game. That was
unbelievable.
Fantastic.
And that's a young Falcons team. Again, great experience for for those kids. To come back after being down 13.
Oh yeah, and they lost their head coach at the beginning of the year. He ended up taking a job at University of Puget Sound. So, So they kind of had a little transition stuff at the beginning of the year that they're working out, but they're getting better and they're young, so they'll be pretty good in the future here.
Well, good.
You mentioned Sunnyside was here, and I think you're going to meet up with them here shortly, right?
Yeah, we're going to play them in about an hour.
About an hour? What are you looking for in that game?
Well, we played each other in the state tournament 2 years ago, and it was a fantastic game. I think we ended up winning by 1. And then we played them again last year at the tournament in Spokane, and they got us pretty good. I think they got us by 12, 13. But we've seen each other enough. Miles, my JV coach, that's his alma mater, is Sunnyside. He's been friends with Ricky, their head coach, since they were kids. So we know a little bit about Sunnyside. They know a lot of bit about us, But it should be a track meet. They like to run. We like to run.
Yeah, you guys like to run. They do like to. You make everybody run, don't you, if you can?
We try.
Are they all you put them all up? All the teams from out of the area, they stay at the Hill House, right? You do that
yeah,
whole,
Yeah, we got everybody.
Because you got nothing going on there.
Lots of Christmas cookies left over, so got to get rid of some of those. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations. I know this seems like it's no big deal, right? We pop in here, but a lot going on to coordinate this, a lot of organizations, a lot of stuff from your booster clubs.
My booster clubs have been great. I mean, they've really steamrolled the whole thing. I said, this is what I want to do, and they're like, look, let's get it done. So they've done a great job of making sure things are in place and helping out and doing the dirty work.
The RPI, it is a lot like the NC2A, right? About you got to get quality wins.
You do.
And you got to make that machine, make your numbers higher.
There's 8 quality teams here, and that was kind of the idea. And I think it's good basketball for everybody. Everybody's getting better. Even if you're losing, you know what? You find the weakness that you need to improve, so when it gets to February, March, you fixed it.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations. We hope this is the first of many, many Top of the Peak holiday tournaments.
I hope so. Yeah, it's good. It's fun.
And good luck in the game coming up and the rest of the way.
All right. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Brian Hill, head coach, Glacier Peak Grizzlies. Always a pleasure. And we'll be back with the second half of this one coming up on STSPN.com.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thank you. Perfect. Awesome. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man.
reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow through. Adrenaline has several products including notebooks, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
You gonna run both cameras now?
We're back here. We've had a changeover in crew. And you know what, Ron? We forgot last game. I want to thank everybody in the truck. We didn't thank everybody in the truck.
We didn't, but we need to.
WF West with the ball. That shot.
Good hustle by
far
WF
left.
there.
Yes. And Maddie Hawkinson with the ball.
Fouls at number 4, A.J. Martineau, her third.
Martineau gets the foul. There was a foul palooza in the first half, Ron.
Wow.
2 right at the doorstep, right under the hoop. Not there. This time the other way. Poling comes in. 21 points for Poling so far. And a turnover. Bearcats give it up to the Warriors.
Warriors running and gunning.
Fosberg off the window. And just like that, cut it to 2 with 7:06 in the third quarter, and Tom Kelly wants a timeout.
What's going on out there?
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Everett and Lake Stevens, we'll help you find what you're looking for and offer friendly advice too. Owners Greg and Christine are all about serving their customers and their community. They support local high school sports and many other community organizations and events. So the next time you need help with your to-do list or project around the house, bring it to Ace. They'll greet you at the door and help you find whatever you need fast. Show your support for locally owned businesses. Shop Ace Hardware just off Highway 9 in Lake Stevens and Evergreenway in Everett. Ace is the place for the helpful hardware folks.
As records tumbled and enemies cried, came the birth of a legend. But we did not sleep. We did not rest. With knowledge gained and lessons learned, a legend was born to search and destroy.
Back here from Glacier Peak High School, top of the Peak Holiday Girls Basketball Tournament presented by Ace Hardware, Lake Stevens, and Everett. And there's a shot. It's in by Hawkinson. For West, up 42-38. 3-ball not there for the solid good.
Go.
West, oh, she took some steps and more steps, didn't get it. Brumfield there.
I get a reach in on
Number 33, wearing her third.
Wearing her third, and she was outstanding, 18 points in the first half. Veronica Waring. Edmonds-WdWy coming here, trying to close the gap. What a sweet looking shot, top angle. And Poling is just playing out of her mind, Ron Henthorn.
Yeah. She's scoring big time here.
Within 2. They've been able to hold it off. Tough shot, good defense there. Drea Brumfield.
Here come the Warriors.
Down low, just solid good. Runs out of real estate. Fosberg. Solid good, tries to no look, and there's Poling, of course. Underneath, great pass, draws the foul.
Well, almost a loose ball gamble down there.
Oh, but a big foul on Waring, her fourth.
Not good.
Tahani Henry in and Sarah Hawkinson in as Edmonds-WdWy gets it out. Martineau there.
There's the big
Deep three by DeSala, good. Nothing there, but Adrian Poling, just Edmonds-WdWy. I mean, she's not traditionally even one of the leading scorers on the Warriors team. The 6-foot senior.
He decided to make her mark in this game.
The holidays have been good for her, just an outstanding. She is literally carrying this WdWy team so far. 5:21 left in the third quarter. It's been WF West from the 2A. Here's a deep ball, Vidala. And she gets on the scoring sheet for the first time and stretches the lead to 5.
Vidala can hit the three. She should keep shooting them.
McMahon, a late foul. She drives. Tahani Henry, her second. Maddie McMahon, go ahead.
Had a lot of fouls in the first half.
Yes, we did.
Since the second half is going to turn out to be the same.
McMahon can't hit the first one. And our From the Stripe sponsor.
Maybe that's why she missed it. She didn't have a sponsor.
That's right, is Gamut 360 Holdings.
Now she can make it.
Rolls in, of course. Nice call by you. 3 points for McMahon, and 45-41. Bennett.
Looking good, not quite though.
Rebound try there for
Bearcats are getting
Brumfield.
those rebounds under. They're just not making those easy layups with.
Too close to the hoop, I guess.
Yeah, maybe they're getting bumped a little bit.
Fosberg, that one will go out of bounds and head Bearcats' way.
Just when the Warriors think they're getting into this game, why Bearcats do something about it, but it's still a close game.
Great story that Brian Hill at halftime, the head coach, is Bennett tries again, not there. This is going to stay, though. I think it will. WF West ball tipped off by a Warrior. But talking about the RPI system, so Edmonds-WdWy in the 3A is right now at 12. The latest update right here. Deep, Vidala, she has one. That one a little too much. A great rebound, took her time, right back up is Drea Brumfield. 13 for Drea. Had it to 2, now to 6. Tough bounce pass, and McMahon will go right back to the line. Martineau doing a good job, though. That's a tough, the old-fashioned bounce pass. Ron, that's a lost art.
It is. They call that Andrea, huh?
They did, her first. Maddie McMahon goes, our From the Stripe sponsor, Speedway Chevrolet. McMahon off the back rim there.
Yeah, she has a sponsor. Maybe she can make this one. Nope.
0 for 2 there. That's tough. Trying to get Bennett down there.
That's too bad.
It's a quick turnover.
Bennett just couldn't jump high enough to catch that one.
Trying to be aggressive, up by 6. Here the Warriors come back. There's a 3 front rim. Bennett on the run. Fighting for the rebound, back up. And And that's Sarah Hawkinson. Fought for the rebound, put it back up. Wide open lane, has to switch to the right. Kearney, and here comes WF West right back. Now with an 8-point lead. Trying to find somebody.
Well, you're still running that zone defense.
Sarah. Nothing there. Great hustle there, Vidala. We're waving to all the fans down below. Some substitution here. 8-point game, third quarter, 2:51 left in this third. WF West. The Bearcats from Chehalis, the Evergreen 2A lead, are defending 2A state champions. Woodway 3 ball, and it is good. Rainin gets it in. That will help quite a bit. Bearcats the other way. Brumfield the rebound. And Vidala's right there, can't get the layup. They still keep the ball though. Quick passing, and there's a foul. Drea Brumfield, the 6'1" freshman. Akula goes for the foul, her first. Only the second team foul for Edmonds-WdWy. Brumfield gets the first. Edmonds-WdWy, they keep pulling them close. She hits the second, and our From the Stripes sponsor is Gamut 360 Holdings.
Got it back to 6-point differential right now again, even though they are trying to keep it close.
AJ trying to get it to Akula, and just too much.
That'd be 7, Ron.
That would be the lead. 51-44, that's okay.
7.
I went, that's public school math for me. Now, are you going to root, Ron, as we see WF West? We got a big game, Washington State versus Iowa State. You going to be rooting for Iowa State, your alma mater?
I probably will be, but I won't get to watch it.
Well, you can tape it.
Oh, because you're here?
No. I'm going to be working.
Uh-oh. His third job, his fourth job. Air ball there for Sarah.
No, actually, I'm going to be playing. I'm going to go to a performance.
Oh, again, you're going to do a Meg's performance?
A Meg's performance.
Fantastic.
She's playing down at the Haven in Mill Creek tonight.
Oh, nice. Local, that's close by.
Yep. And the Warriors going to go
misfire there for Edmonds-WdWy. Boy, they've given a chance here to get back in. The Bearcats gave a window here with 1:15 left to go in the third quarter. We've been stagnant here for a bit, 51-44.
Kind of slowed down the pace for some reason. The girls were running pretty fast and hard a while ago.
Woodway staying in that 2-3 zone. It served them well in the first half. Sarah Hawkinson's front end of that, but a hustle rebound there by Bennett. Brumfield. And Kearney gets in the way. Poling, who's been scoring many of the Woodway points. Here's a deep 3, front rim. Just solid good there with that shot. Here comes the Bearcats. Step under and through Sarah Hawkinson. There's a 3 note there. Kula there with a rebound quickly, but it'll go out of bounds and head WF West. So all of a sudden here,
Bearcats are pulling it away.
They are here to end the third quarter.
Oh, she
thought Vidala misses up front. That's the other thing about for WF West, their shot selection here in the last minute and a half with this lead have been way downtown.
Yeah, yet they still got the lead.
Got some great offensive rebounds. Bennett, 4.6 seconds. Got to get it off. It's a 3.
Nope, too late.
Not there. Vidal's putback is not going to count. 53-44, back with the fourth right after this.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Back here, Glacier Peak High School in Snohomish, Washington. Scott Oshman, Ron the Wedge Henthorn, Todd Elvig. Glad you're with us here at the top of the peak. The first annual, Ron, girls high school tournament. Talked to Brian Hill, head coach of Glacier Peak, halftime, talking about how do I get 7 other teams that are highly ranked, highly rated as there's a whistle before the shot, so that we can all improve our RPI rankings, which is the statistical calculation that puts you in the seeding in your state tournament.
Yep.
Long 3.
Brian's pretty happy about the way the tournament's going here, too.
And you've got some really good, strong teams from all over the place, all over the state of Washington. Martineau picks up her 4th. For Edmonds-WdWy.
4 fouls, but not a scoring threat.
No. That one comes right at you here. So for our next game coming up, this is the 4th quarter here, the second game on the docket. Game coming up next is Glacier Peak Sunnyside. Is deep, deep 3. Bennett, she keeps launching from far and beyond. And the offensive rebounds, though, off these 3s for WF West has been outstanding. 3 shot there, Drea. Brumfield, big rebound. Maddie Hawkinson and Edmonds-WdWy comes up with it.
I think the Bearcats got a little height advantage, but they're actually jumping off the floor to get the ball, which even adds to that height advantage. So
yeah.
Underneath the basket, they're getting the rebounds every time, pretty much.
McMahon puts the basket down, heads into the paint, and Maddie Hawkinson picks up her 3rd. So they're gonna run. They're running into some foul issues here. It's the 5th team foul on WF West, as they're from the stripe sponsor Speedway Chevrolet, and McMahon hits it. Frosberg comes in, but. So you're seeing this RPI. So Sunnyside, who's coming up next against Glacier Peak, they're right now sitting at number 6. Glacier Peak at number 9 as McMahon hits the 2nd.
If that's any indication, that's going to be a barn-burning close game.
And they both like to run and run quite a bit. Tough shot.
There's a 3.
Boom. Brumfield.
Got a 10-point lead now for the Bearcats.
Tough shot. It's a solid good.
Gonna go to the line.
And that's going to be Andrea Brumfield, her 2nd. From the stripe sponsor is Gamut 360 Holdings, and a solid good hits that. Have that as her first bucket of the game, Ron.
Her first entry into the score sheet. And she's got 2.
It's 2.
One, 2 on 1. Oh, what are you doing?
Go to the corner. Good defense there. Just solid good hustling. Bennett, boy, she has been working outside the arc here. Can't get it to fall. Edmonds-WdWy, Poling, of course. 19 in the first half, only 6 so far. Here's the hustle of the Warriors. It's a possession held ball. And possession's gonna go to the Warriors.
Well, you had 2 Warriors and 1 Bearcat there, so it was 2 against 1 on the held ball.
Annika Waring coming back in for WF West. 5:53 left in this ball game. She has 4 fouls.
Can't compete on the bench, so better get back in the game.
Back out, AJ Martineau, the junior, working on Vidala. Deep 3 sets, in and out. For the solid good, she wants the ball back. She wants another try. Big rebound by Maddie Hawkinson, goes way down. Brumfield to Waring. It's her first bucket of the second quarter after dropping 18 in the first. Spins, McMahon, pretty. She looked over at her coach after she dropped it. Is that okay?
Is that what you want me to do, Coach?
Back in, Kearney coming in. The solid good taking a seat. And 5:08, they stretched it to 10. Now only a 6-point ball game. Maddie has something to say about that. Frostberg, step back 3, off the rim. Maddie wants it. Rebound Poling.
Oh, she can get there. She's going to get it.
Frostberg, yes!
Number 11, Ingrid
Fosberg. WFS just down the other way. 4 minutes, 28 seconds left to go in this one.
Another
Deep 3. Sarah Hawkinson can't get it, and it's, wasn't sure about that. Maddie McMahon. She's sitting there waiting for the ball.
Yeah, the Warriors think it's theirs. I think they're right.
That was a good sell job, though, by Maddie McMahon, don't you think?
Yeah, trying.
Vidala with it.
There's the 3. Oh, she traveled.
She took a few steps. That's okay. No call. Vidala deep under the basket gets it. And it popped out again by McMahon. She can't believe it. 4:09 left. Solid good comes in for Fosberg.
Bearcat setting up for a spade. Under the basket play. There she is. Give it to her.
Brumfield. Poling in the way. Great pass to solid good. Spin it back. Poling for 3. Short.
Give it to her.
Maddie Hawkinson.
Oh, Maddie.
Run in the floor. Fast break. 62-54. AJ working it.
Run, gun, and shoot.
Poling can't find the rim now in the second half. She could be tired, and that's okay. Maddie gets the ball stripped, but a whistle.
Going to go against Doling, I think. Doling, what did I say?
Doling, Poling. It is on 44. Adrian Poling. Her third. Team's 4th. And it's going to be ball out of bounds. Courtney Bennett comes in. Sarah Hawkinson takes a seat. Go out. Deep three. Brumfield not there. Vidala with a good tip. Vidala. And the rebounding on the offensive side is killing the Warriors. Annika Waring with just a tremendous performance here. 4 in this second half, 3:09 left to go in the game. McMahon doing a lot of the heavy lifting here for the Warriors as she drives to the lane. That's her 4th for Maddie Hawkinson. And Maddie McMahon, Ron, has spent a lot of time at our From the Stripe sponsor, Gamma 360 Holdings.
She has. This is that one.
Into the game for Edmonds-WdWy, number 11, Ingrid Fosberg.
Fosberg comes in. AJ Martineau will take a seat. 3:05 left to go in the game. She hits the second.
She's 4 for 4 from the line.
Well, she missed the other one, the first one, so 1 for 2 on that try. But down here, we'll go right back to the free throw line. And Andrea Poling picks up her 4th. Maddie Hawkinson at the line, are From the Stripe Speedway Chevrolet sponsor. She gets that. A lot going on here.
There is a lot going on.
A lot of paperwork in and out.
It's a 10-point lead holding here for the Bearcats. So they're going to increase it to 11. They do.
They do. 3 minutes to go. If the Warriors are going to make a run, it might be right here. Good defense, though, by this Bearcat team. Good break to the basket. McMahon, good block there. DeSala good tries it. Rebound Warriors back out. Fosberg will try, front rim. Oh, and she comes in, didn't get a foul. Edmonds-WdWy comes up with it, Poling. McMahon off the mark.
A lot of shooting there by the Warriors and a lot of rebounds and nothing happening in the scoring column.
They pulled the trigger a few times and never got rewarded.
Going to do the full court press here and see if they can interrupt this inbound.
And they say that's going to go off.
Oh, they're arguing about it. They're not going to
Annika Waring does not love the call.
Not going to win, but
11-point lead here. WF West have held the Warriors off. Great hustle there. Fosberg comes over to AJ. Cross court way and save. Good save there by Kearney, but she steps out of bounds.
That was a slow call, but I think he did see it right. Warriors back in the full court press here again, trying to do everything they can to get this ball back. Full timeout.
Full timeout. We'll be back. See how this one wraps up. 2:20 left.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back here, we're talking about the Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. And see Bennett getting in trouble there. Gets it over to Waring. Waring in consideration for that Player of the Game. DeSala good. Great defense. Good steal. Just couldn't finish there. Oh.
I think she got fouled, but she went down hard.
Annika Waring, the 5'10 junior. None of these kids giving up. A lot of hustle. 2:06 left to go in the game. She's got to get rid of it here. Gets it to Vidala right down here in the near court. Pass cut off there, and it's going to head to the Warriors.
Unfortunately turned it over, but fortunately there's only 2 minutes left to make up 11 points here for the Warriors. So they're going to be firing right off like that.
Bothberg just
in and out.
A little off. Wide open. Maddie Hawkinson. She's had a very good second half here. Poling tries to pull the trigger. $1:30 left now. And there's Waring. Great pass there by Vidala. 6 in the second half here for Waring. Playing with 4 fouls pretty much this whole second half. Poling cannot find the rim after a blazing first half. Vidala. Rebound.
Travel.
Saying no good by Drea Brumfield.
This game has got WF West Bearcats in the win column already with 1:04 to go. They just kind of ran away with it this last minute.
They did. They kind of stretched. They had it within 4 a couple times. They kept them close, but this is now who in our first game as a deep 3 for Woodway, and there's a foul. So Peninsula, the Seahawks with a barn burner, a great game, 62-60 over Kent Lake, the Falcons. And tomorrow, that's who WF West will face at 11:45 a.m. That'll be on these interwebs of STSPN.com. And now Tom Kelly tries to make some wholesale changes here.
So does John Rasmussen.
Yeah, up by 15. You're going to see a bunch of kids in.
So what do you think? Annika Waring for player of the game?
I think Waring, you have to go with her. I don't know. You want to argue about it?
No.
I'm open to that.
I'm open to that.
I'm with Tim's here. I'm used to that.
Used to arguing about it?
Vidala at the line.
Wow.
That one not there. Turnover quick there.
That's what they call garbage time.
Siri. No, Vidala still there, but it's now in McMahon's hands. Maddie McMahon had a very good game today for Edmonds-WdWy. They'll get back into conference play. Will the Warriors. And I'll tell you what, John Rasmussen might be happy to see Wesco 3A.
He might be.
After this holiday weekend.
Going to find himself in the last losing game of the bracket here.
Maddie McMahon up there. Hits it.
Maddie played really well.
Yes, she has. Bennett back over, down. Got some new kids in here. Hustle. Sievert, that could be. Apologize for any names that we might not know on the roster with 4 seconds left. Our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game is going to be Annika Waring, as the final is 70-57. WF West, the Bearcats, come up with a win And that's a good game.
It's a good win for the Bearcats, and a little bit surprised. If I was predicting before the game, I would have predicted the Warriors to win that game.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
I'd take the 25.
I think that one sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're going to start over.
Alrighty.
Okay, here with our player of the game, our Adrenaline fundraising player of the game, Annika Waring. Congratulations, WF West.
Thank you.
Great job. I had 24 unofficially. Ron had 25. We're going to go with 25.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds better for you.
So you guys had a tough loss to a very good team yesterday. You've driven a long way up here from Chehalis. Right? But people forget about the 2A, the Evergreen, even though you were state champs.
Yeah, I know. That was great. That was awesome.
How has the experience been up here?
It's been awesome. I mean, we lost yesterday, but we knew we had to come out and prove ourselves because we are the state champs, and today I think we did that. Yesterday was a little rough, and we came back together today, so that was awesome.
What do you think the key to the game winning today was?
I think yesterday we got a real talk-in, which we needed, and so we came out here and we knew we had to make our coaches proud, so that's what we did today.
We don't keep track. We can only do so much, but the offensive rebounds were unbelievable today by your team. You got second, third chances.
Yeah,
Tell us about that.
At practice, we work a lot on offensive rebounds. If we don't crash, we got to run. So it's just kind of habit. That's all we do. We just keep on working on that. So coach always says offensive boards, we got to get them. So I think we're doing pretty good at that.
What's the biggest thing? We're up here in Wesco and North, and you can talk about the east and south of the city in King County and whatnot. What do people don't really know about 2A and about great programs like WF West and the Evergreen 2A League?
Well, I'd say we really get after it. I know we're smaller, but like where we're from, there's a lot of 1Bs and 1A, so we're the big dogs where we're from. And then it's great to come out here and face some 4As because we don't see a lot of that where we're from.
Do you guys hang out and watch the games or go back and rest? You guys had some enjoyment over the holidays here?
Oh, yeah. We went to Kashmir last weekend, so we did a little bit of sledding, went to Leavenworth.
Cool.
And we just love basketball, and we get to do fun things. We go to the mall all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of malls around here.
Lots of malls,
That's it. Well, I've driven through and hung out in Chehalis many a day.
Yeah.
So it's a good time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Annika Waring, our Adrenaline fundraiser player of the game here at the top of the peak holiday tournament. You get to take that T-shirt.
Thank you.
Look up at the camera at him.
We got two cameras.
You got cameras over here.
Oh, 1 second.
All kinds of stuff going. There you go.
All right. Wait, Tom, we wanted a good one?
Go.
I'll look at you this time. I was looking at him.
Yeah, you want the headset on the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, you want the good shot. Just make sure it's her, not us.
All righty, thank you.
Hey, thank you. Congratulations
Thank you.
the rest of the way tomorrow, and also league play and maybe another crack at a state championship.
That's the plan.
All right.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Annika Waring, our Adrenaline fundraising player of the game, Ron Henthorn. As we spin back, game 2 in the books, only 2 more left.
2 more left today, and then big one coming up next, Glacier Peak. Sunnyside should be a barn burner.
Should be. Stay tuned for that one coming up next on STSPN. 70-57, WF West, the Bearcats are victorious over the Edmonds-WdWy Warriors. Around the way, Ken Thorne, Todd Elvig, the 5-tool player. Scott Oshman saying so long, happy holidays, and a happy new year.
Don't forget all the guys out in the truck.
Thank you, all the guys out in the truck. Good afternoon.